a short, and the question is whether or not this will be slowed down at all by Andbox. They've got well, Seb's actually going to try to meet the push, takes down Leaf, and the trades are looking fantastic for Cloud9.
Box, and you know, if you look at Boy, funnily, he may very well die here. Mada's the first to drop. Boy follows shortly thereafter, and it looks like for now Cloud9 have been able to tighten their grip. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case here. So Cloud9, they dial up a little something. They get onto A, and they win the pistol. Playing in window, so they're going to be able to take a good bit of that space away. But what I'm curious of is how much impact is Floppy going to be able to have from long? He's going to be able to smoke things out now as they blast onto the site. Seb patiently waits as one dashes through, and he's able to get two, not able to get the third as Floppy comes up huge. Takes him down. Numbers advantage in favor of Cloud9. A slight one, but a numbers advantage nonetheless.
There's backside control coming in here for Andbox. Yeah, Mada making their way forwards. Great frag onto Floppy, and with that, there's certainly massive issues here for Cloud9. How do they get the spike onto the site right now? And Poiz is going to be sitting right there, and Andbox are more than ready for it. Fantastic retake effort. Take away.
Come on, let's go.
That was such an awesome wall. And there goes the drop from Mada using the running back, and it's going to be Seb who swings off of that, able to take down one, but is still looking labored to get forward position onto that spike. In comes Boy from the back from short, doing all the damage, and that's enough disruption, but out comes the rocket from Leaf, able to take down one, but it's an effort in vain. But actually, maybe I'm wrong, because the time on the spike is not too much left here for Vice to be able to get the defuse. It's going to be a close one, but just about able to manage to make it work.
Again, with such little time left, you know, by process of elimination, they don't have time to really go anywhere else. So here 3 is going to be used. Ye's op sings, takes care of Floppy early on as Cloud9 try to get onto the site. They're all there, they're punched up, but what can Andbox do to hold them back? It doesn't look like they're able to do very much at all as they fall apart. Vice trying to tag up on the other side of the box, not able to do it. Mada drops as well. Vice is left alone. The setup looked great. They had the info they wanted initially, Dan, but once it got onto the site, once the chaos ensued, they fell apart.
Yeah, fantastic commitment there from Cloud9. Boys doing a really good job of just flying shut down. He's got the spike under his control. Horrible situation for Cloud9. It's going to be very hard to fight their way out of this one. However, with that said, xeta able to take down Ye, so he can potentially recover claim of that spike, but there's been so much time. The reinforcements has already arrived. It's a wild swing coming through that will not work whatsoever.
Sure that they know where they are, but that's going to give them all the info. Boy is close enough to where he's not going to have to use this from the shadows to join the party. 40 seconds left on the round. Mada's good for the swing. He's got one. He had the ult. He drops. Vice looking to make a little magic happen as well as Mitch is going to use the neural theft. Good for one. Down to the 1v1. He doesn't have the health advantage, and Boy comes up big for Andbox to tie him up at 5.
Giving up the A side, so still a great response time coming through on the defense.
Good paranoia, and you saw Boy use this from the shadows to get back behind C-Long, got all the info that he needed. It's actually Ye who's going to show up a bit late, and by the time he gets here, it might be over, as Cloud9 just mows Andbox down.
Either Andbox is playing, players on A, or they're playing at least in a way where they're not sure what's going on. And that's a couple of kills from Ye.
Oh my gosh.
All right. He's going to keep that operator alive, and that's a huge deal. He's actually peeking aggressively down mid. Oh, he sees a hat, but unable to find the shot that he's looking for. And Boy, having to dodge the Hunter's Fury, but not for too much longer. Leaf will put him out of his misery, and Cloud9 once again storming into the C site, and there is nothing to stop him as they mow everybody down again. And, well, the operator not really coming into play here, unfortunately, for Andbox. Nothing working out for them. 7-5 at the end of the first half. Great stuff from Cloud9.
Poiz and Leaf on Andbox are looking to get onto A. So far, so good. As Floppy drops.
Great opening coming through there. Oh, Cloud9 able to defend. And that's the spike down on the ground. We'll see Poiz trying to recover the situation. Does have some teammates to help him out as well. It's looking like everything will be back in order here for Cloud9. However, Boy is still alive and kicking. He's got that ghost in hand. Chance gone. Now Boy's element, or rather surprise advantage, is gone. No more advantages to be had.
Oh, he's good for one. But that's really all he's good for. You know, they have to play cautiously, and look, Vice has to use his drone to clear that out because, as you said, they're guessing. They have no idea. Meanwhile, Cloud9 once again dialing up pressure across the middle of the map on lighter weaponry. We see them dial this up a lot in Andbox, even with the shenanigans of the dark cover and the pressure across the middle of the map. They seem to be able to hold it off just fine.
Ooh, alrighty. Certainly going to be a tough one. Or they could just try to play for exits. One of the two.
And remember, Ye's operator is still online. We saw just how good he can be with it in the previous round. And it's not Ye this time, it's Vice, who's able to get a couple. Ye joins in on the action as well. And the pistols seem to be working. But Vice, unreal. On the site, right? Now the spike is going to go down after being delayed as long as it was. You see the remaining members of Cloud9 slowly creep their way forward, slowly tighten their grasp on the site. Poiz, good for Mada already. Ye looking to dance around the bullets, around the utility that was coming his way, not able to do it. Mitch gets two big ones, and Boy's left alone in a 1v2. He's got a good shot on him. He lights up for him. He's good for one, but xeta trades it back, and he gets the defuse. Cloud9 take the lead. There it is. You mentioned that Cloud9 needs information. They've dialed it up. They've got everything they need. With that, Andbox is still going to continue to try to get on the site. They're on there. They haven't tried to stick the spike down yet. 13 seconds left. Ye's Blade Storm causing problems. Looking to get the spike down as well. xeta lurking around the corner. He's in a good spot for him. Yeah, xeta's good for one. xeta looking for more. He's going to get cleaned up at the hands of Mada, and Floppy's left alone.
It's not really the ultimate for Cloud9 to effectively retake this as well. It's going to be very hard to get back in, but Poiz is able to take down Seb. And I don't know if that gun is recoverable. Working with the frenzy, the weaponry advantage certainly serving Andbox, certainly serving Ye with that operator, able to knock them all down. And now it just leaves xeta coming through from spawn with a shock dart. And that's a wrap for him. And there goes the dark cover C window. Fast movement. The run it back gets popped there for Mada to get those entries towards that C-side. Catches Floppy in the back. Oh no, it's all falling apart for Cloud9 right here. Andbox's pace is just too much to deal with. Leaf maybe with the rocket can find something, but it's sent through the dark cover, and that's not happening. Oh no! Poison Leaf out of nowhere, Doug. I don't even understand, but it's happening for Cloud9. Some way they made it work.
Oh no, they've pushed right into him. Floppy's just on the other side of the cage. Floppy wins the gun duel. Seb was the one who went in aggressively. He drops, and it looks like Cloud9's able to continue to stick it to him, right? The aggression that they showed towards A pays off, and now Andbox has no choice but to flip the map.
Yes, it's going to be so difficult right now. xeta able to take down Mada through the cage. They've got that backside control, the ever-important backside control, and they got numbers. It's up to Vice against 3 to try to make this one work, but it really seems like a nightmare, and indeed, they're going to have to wake up right now because the nightmare is over for now as Cloud9 clinch it 13-11. Be up against that. Leaf now has a lot to do by himself, and given the fact that now the paint shells are gone, there's nothing stopping them for closing that distance and taking him down, and there he goes. And all the side control, it feels like it might be lost here, but still somehow Mitch is holding on to backside control. That allows xeta to come out of spawn, and they've got a couple angles to play with. Cloud9 not done just yet. In fact, taking the advantage in this one.
Vice alone here. The snake bite's not going to bite nearly hard enough. xeta's going to get the defuse, and Cloud9 is going to win the round.
It's all the way towards Mail to prevent any early peaks. And that's given some control of mid from Andbox to Andbox. And Poiz is going to get caught on the aggression there. The paint shell's a little bit late, perhaps, as he's very, very far gone from that position now, is Mr. Vice. Now Andbox have won B main control. You can see the desperation for Cloud9 after that initial frag was lost. They're trying to push. They're trying to get advantages back, but instead, the disadvantages compound and become greater.
Spike planted.
Very similar to look to what we saw in the pistol, but this time it doesn't seem like Cloud9's going to be able to take the presence back that they did previously. As they're in a 5v2, make that a 5v1 as Leaf is left alone. And again, we mentioned this round 1, right? They're willing to push through the Viper utility and call the bluffs and like full send and go for it. Leaf might be putting some magic together, but Vice. Oh, Vice. Situation like this, and you can even tell with how aggressively they're playing this out. They're willing to play with comfort. Boy's going to use Rolling Thunder, try to delay some of that push early on, but the presence across the middle of the map is just too much, right? Andbox, their gun advantage A's open. A's absolutely open. Cloud9's gonna have to hightail it to get back onto the site in time, but it's gonna be on Leaf initially. Leaf with the showstopper, buying time. Good for, oh my gosh, he's good for 2. The rest comes up as well. Leaf finally drops. Boy's in a great spot. He picks up the spike and is looking to get it down. He doesn't have an ultimate. Doesn't have teammates. And he doesn't even have full armor or health. This is a brutal spot to be in. An operator staring him down. xeta on the other side.
3 right now, and it's going to be B main control opening, coming in again. The ice orb there, as we have seen many rounds. And here it is, the operator, and that's why it's there. That's why it's on Mitch. Oh, but can he survive?
No, Mitch drops.
That's a no.
No, Mada's showstopper cleans him up, and Mada's looking for more as he gets onto Floppy as well. xeta has shown up, however, for Cloud9. He's not able to do anything as Mada already has 3. He does eventually drop at the hands of the paint shells, or pineapple, as you so affectionately put. He's on the flank. He's also got the Viper's Pit. Can you imagine he just wants to play spoiler here? No, poiz winning that 1v1. And now it's all on Boy.
And with that, there's a chance for Boy as he creeps around the back. The sound cues are there. The gun's going to come out. There's the 1v1. That's so quick from Boy. There's the fault line. Is it going to be a stick from Leaf? He's going to come off of it. And here goes Boy with the swing. But it's Leaf. It's Leaf who makes it work.
It's available on the side of Andbox. You've got the Rolling Thunder, and there it is. It's going to clear out onto the side. An excellent flash, though, on the counter. Floppy's there. Floppy's good for 2. Seb trades 1 out as he's looking for more. He's good for it. The Spectre proving to be exactly what the doctor ordered in that moment for Andbox as Vice gets the spike down.
And there's the Viper's Pit. Oh, Leaf almost had the spray, but he's got a freebie. Boy goes down, and with that, it's a wild spray into the Viper's Pit. But how do they deal with this? They don't have any natural counters. It's just going to have to be the case of just running it in and spraying them down. And that's exactly what's going to happen for Seb and Vice, as they are just staring at nothing but dirt right now. And the round will be won by Cloud9. So he knows that everybody's on site. There goes the blind through to elbows. So again, clearing some possibilities. They have to be backside. xeta wins the 1v1 with the help of Floppy. And now it's just Seb at the back. He can play between the wall and the screen.
Oh, wow.
But xeta's good. And that's the round going to Cloud9 again. And there they go. Oh no, Leaf. He's going to actually pop the showstopper. I'll try to give them even a smidge of a chance in this one. And they are dropping like flies. And it's just Boy left with 1 HP. And he's actually going to find a frag with 1 HP with 1 bullet. And there it is, 7-3.
And that's exactly what Vice is able to do. The Rolling Thunder is going to come out. Tags up poiz, but they don't check it. Poiz good for 1. Poiz good for a 2nd as well. The spike goes down. Seb is left alone in a 1v4. This one absolutely sideways, Dan. But how do they get past this to a round win? Mitch, he's got the op in his back pocket, but he really just has to back up from here. Oh man, xeta gets aggressive as well. EA punishes him. Going to be able to mosey their way onto A. Remaining members of Cloud9, they're going to show up, and it might be a bit too late. No, Floppy's caught as well. Oh. An excellent response from Andbox.
Yeah, definitely. Getting those early picks really helps destabilize everything, and that showstopper satchel play was certainly seemed to pull the linchpin out for Cloud9's defense. And the fight for this one, he's got the paranoia, and they're actually closing down. Andbox are closing down position on the site. Oh, what a reaction, though. Into ropes, into the B play instead. That's beautiful. But still, Mada's going to force the issue in defense, and up mail they go, and Leaf gets it done, and that's a clear path now for the plant.
Ye was there. He was the one who was supposed to stop that play from expanding the way that it did, and he just got freaking hit in the jaw with the jumping classic. And drops. Now, poiz just on the other side, able to get 1. They're going to push in aggressively. They're looking for the last kill. It's poiz who gets it. Cloud9 win the pistol. Leaf dashes his way across. Blast packs his way in. Boy, understanding the pressure, is in his front step. He's good for 1, but he gets traded out. Cloud9 have taken control of the side. Andbox has to show up and fight to take this bad boy back, and that's exactly what Vice has been able to do up until this point. Now, Mada looking to move forward as well as poiz tries to get the spike down. Leaf good to draw more attention away. Buy him just enough space, enough time to get the spike down. Leaf looking for more. No. Mada takes care of him. Poiz looking for a 2nd. Yep, gets it. Drops things down to a 1v1. He's got 10 health. Vice is 10 health. Poiz with the huge clutch from Cloud9. Exposing the middle of the map, and it's actually Mitch this time who's going to be able to get there aggressively first. Boy shows up just a bit late. he drops. It's actually Poiz who shows up in the nick of time to do it, but Mada and Seb good for a couple. Poiz with 3. He's got the Empress online as well in a 1v2. Poiz slowly playing around the pillar, not making a drop of sound. He's quietly looking to get away, but Dan, he doesn't have the spike in hand. He's got 11 seconds. He's got to do something here soon. Drops down. Just a few seconds. Poiz, no. Poiz not able to do it. Mada shows up with 3 with the Spectre. What a response from Andbox.
On mail right now for Cloud9, or rather, sorry, from Andbox, as they take mid control. So they already have a retake ready to go. And all the lineup for Yay! Oh, you get 3 out of it. That's enormous. And it's going to have to be a quick from the shadows play to get some more control. But I don't know what there is to do here for Floppy and xeta. As I say that, xeta just charged straight through them, bulldozing them through A heaven. And once again, it's these shenanigans, up ropes into B.
Buying time for Floppy to get into a great position. xeta's there, spots one of the players, and again, keep an eye on Floppy. Vice tapping Floppy, good for 1. And oh my gosh, Vice looking to swing and hit him with the freaking haymaker, and the ball's on this guy. He might stick it. He's got to pull off. Floppy goes in aggressive. Floppy challenges, and Floppy wins. Cloud9 get to map point. Expect that. But you even see on the minimap right now, the ping's coming out because they know where they want to hit the play. It's going to be a hit on A as the smokes drop. Now, the one thing is that Mitch is playing back pretty cautiously. Leaf drops first. No, they are going to commit. Mada blasting his way across the showstopper. Connects. Mitch is out.
Like, there's a huge awareness for his position.
And Floppy.
So see what Poiz is able to find. It's going to be very difficult, but an opportunity is an opportunity, and Poiz is going to get the heal. Oh, there's a second. And now it's just down to Poiz. He's lost all of his teammates, and boy will shut it down.
It's even worse.
Loving the Ice Orb Linus to prevent any quick peeks from heaven, but it doesn't even get that far because Boy's going to shut it down again. Oh, awesome round there from Andbox.
And now the Seekers are going to come out, so they're fully committing onto this team. The Rolling Thunder is actually coming in to try to pinch anything across the middle of the map as they're going to blast onto the site. Leaf not able to connect onto anything but the showstopper, but they've taken some presence onto the site. Leaf, Mitch, and xeta are extinguishing Andbox's hopes. Vice with 11 health in a 1v4, trying to will Andbox into another round. And this looks like such a difficult ask, Dan.
It really does seem like a terrifying position for Vice to be in. 11 health, really not really anything going his way. 4 players to be up against. Able to take down 1. And with that, Vice is just trying to understand any other possible position he could play, but there is none. That's checkmate. That's Poiz taking him down, and that is Cloud9 off to the Challengers Finals. Beautiful stuff for Cloud9.